What up, everybody? So I thought I'll do a classic. Well, not really a classic. I thought I'd just go back and do some reviews that I haven't done, haven't posted, because obviously it's a new channel. And I came across, you can't really call it a review. Came across what I actually reviewed for Jurassic World on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb and my website. Pretty much just a list of the top 25 things that annoyed me about Jurassic World. The title read Jurassic World, more like cliche world. This movie is terrible. So, okay, so number one was the fact was that the whole thing had the most stupid and delusional characters of all time. So this is referencing, obviously, the hero, the kids, the parents that are getting divorced, the auntie that's just working the whole time, etc., all of them. Number two, it has worried parents. Number three, parents get divorced and kid is emotional about it. This is a very cliche, like literally when you look at Jurassic World, it is the most cliche, one of the most filled cliche films of all. Like, it doesn't skip a cliche that hasn't been done before. So number four, family aunt is too busy at work to look after the kids. Number five, the incompetent babysitter. Number six, kids run away from the babysitter doesn't notify anyone. Yet they will be alright on an island with dinosaurs. Like, literally, when you actually think about it like that, how terrible is this babysitter? The fact that they're on a freaking island which is filled with dinosaurs, and they're nowhere to be found, none of the rides, and like they have a VIP access and they're going through. Shouldn't report to someone just in case they do go into enclosure, but whatever. Let's skip that. Military guy wants the dinosaurs to be used as a weapon. Very, very cliche. Scientists create a new species, knowing that it's capable of doing it, not knowing what it is capable of doing, and doesn't tell anyone. So obviously they created this new species which had the T-Rex and other dinosaurs put its DNA, where it can mask its heat wave. It can take out. It's extremely smart. It's pretty much unkillable, and don't tell anybody. Ooh, we have to keep it a secret. So obviously the fact that the protagonist and the clueless auntie, so the hero and the auntie, had a bad date and had some kind of romantic chemistry in past before. Worst time calling. I'm guessing that's referring to a moment in the film where somebody calls somebody. Worst time calling. So that's like, that inappropriate moment where you're trying to escape somebody and somebody calls you. So all super smart scientists in the base. This is number 11. All the super smart scientists in the base with the ability to track a dinosaur in lifetime just assume that it escaped containment, allowing the super dinosaur to escape its containment on their mistake. So it's pretty much like, when they assumed that it escaped containment, and they opened it up to go inside, and that's when it does it. That's what it's referring to. Number 12. We are prepared for the situation. No need to alarm the visitors. Like a very cliche moment where they think they can just do it themselves. Instead of killing, number 13, instead of killing and taking this issue seriously, let's try and capture it with tasers. Freaking tasers. A dinosaur that can camouflage, take out its own tractor, decrease its thermal heat as to avoid any tracking. Yes, that dinosaur, the dinosaur that planned its own escape through tricking the super smart scientist in thinking they already escaped for it to let themselves out in the first place, that dinosaur we will take down with tasers. And only 6 men, so it should be easily caught using tasers and 6 men. So number 14, they use raptors as dogs. Like, seriously, like number 14, they thought it's a good idea as script writers and as obviously the characters in the film to use extremely dangerous hunting dinosaurs which eat meat as freaking trained dogs. So 2 kids managed to bring a 22-year-old abandoned Jeep back to life. Yep, the battery didn't die, and we all know that fuel can last 22 years. Number 16, there was only one helicopter pilot in the whole island. Luckily they're in the park. The owner of the park is just about to get his pilot license, and that information was crucial because we needed that. Number 17, the owner of the park, who doesn't care for profits, is doing it purely for the mankind employees. So who's doing it purely for mankind, employee is Claire, who's completely opposite and sees this only as a profit-making business and doesn't care for the dinosaurs. Why? They have very two different ideologies. Oh, okay, so I get it. Sorry. The owner of the park, who doesn't care for profits and is doing it purely for the mankind, employs, I didn't see the second E, employs Claire, who only is doing it for profit and doesn't care for dinosaurs. Why did he employ her if they have completely different ideologies? That's like literally in the real world, that wouldn't happen. Number 18. Let's free the raptors to search for the killing dinosaur. Why the raptors straight away just don't jump on the other humans is simply stupid. Only Owen is the alpha when he has the hands in the air, and they're somewhat familiar with Barry, but all the rest of the humans are mercenaries just off the island. There is no connection between them and the raptors. That's actually a really good point. Like, they made a bit of a whole thing that Owen can like kind of control him because he has been with them for such a long time, and they've gotten used to him, and they trust him, and obviously he asserts himself as an alpha male, whereas the mercenaries are just food for them. Like, you see them trying to eat Owen sometimes or go at Owen, so there should be no hesitation at jumping at the other mercenaries, but that doesn't happen. So, number 18. Indominus Rex is also part raptor, so he talks to the raptor gang and they go after the humans. Yeah, that's not even gonna bother explaining that one. Okay, so number 20. So the raptor gang, instead of killing Owen and the human, they remember him and show emotion, and so they try to defend him because of that. Number 21, with over 20,000 people on the island, let's release a T-Rex. After all, dinosaurs can sense when someone is in danger, and so can help humans instead of simply just eating them. That's just retarded. Number 22, you can outrun a T-Rex in heels and a dress or a skirt. Yes, because, T-Rexes are so slow. Number 23, T-Rexes and the Raptor Blue, so the name Blue, actually are the most likable characters aside from Chris's Owen. Join forces to take down this bad boy. That should be number 24. That should be kind of split hands. Number 24, so the parents in the end are holding hands, symbolizing that they're not getting divorced, that this tragedy that killed people, hundreds of people, because we did see this is ridiculous, actually brought them together. And the fact that they nearly lost their kids, I guess you can say, re-sparked their interest, and they're not getting a divorce. Number 25, like every typical cliche film, the hero gets the girl in the end. So, side note, this list can be endless, but I feel like you get the picture that this is the most cliche film of all time.